The war in Iraq may be over, but America is still fighting its so-called war on terror. US President Barack Obama says he won't block a new security bill which for the first time writes into law the indefinite detention of alleged terrorists at Guantanamo Bay, even American citizens. Critics say the legislation undermines basic American freedoms.
I think that this is a serious tragedy for human rights, both inside the U.S. and around the world. President Obama will go down in history as the U.S. president who enshrined into U.S. law the concept of indefinite detention without charge or trial.
Barack Obama won the election while promising to close Guantanamo Bay, the jail in Cuba where people alleged to have connections with Al-Qaeda or the Taliban have been held without trial and without limit of time. This new bill means that anyone that comes under suspicion could now be handed over to the military, and the President, rather than the Defence Secretary, has the power to decide if they stay there or can appear in an ordinary court. The law's supporters says there's nothing new here.
The language in this bill will not affect any Americans engaging in the pursuits of their constitutional rights. The language does recognize that those people who seek to wage war against the United States will be stopped, and we will use all ethical, moral, and legal methods to do so.
America has had indefinite detention before.
Who was responsible for protecting communist infiltration?
It was passed in 1950. It came during a controversial period where Senator Joe McCarthy held hearings on so-called un-American activities and targeted alleged communists. President Harry Truman vetoed the bill. Congress overturned that veto, but the new law was never used. After Congress passes this bill, it will go to the President for his approval. He has 10 days to do that. He threatened to veto it in the past, not on some moral grounds or because he thought the law went too far, but because it cut into his power. Now it doesn't, it's almost certain he'll sign, and this controversial bill will become law. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Washington.